No one wants to write a check.
The ring came out perfect, but I don't want to crush it.
He bending over, he can't breathe. Look at him. Look at him. Give it to him. Give it to him.
He watches them, and I just like sit there on the other end of the couch and I just listen
On
to
the phone.
him.
Yeah, why
I'm watching my
work.
show.
What's good to know he knows about watching because when he buys his good watch, then he knows.
Oh well, I already got it.
Oh, you already got good.
Yes, I got my ring. We got married yesterday. So.
Yesterday, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
How about some Cuban coffee for a birthday gift?
You gotta have the Cuban.
You gotta have it.
You gotta have it. These are gorgeous.
Nice, right?
Yeah. Wow. It's awesome what you've done, man. It's
yeah.
unbelievable. It's inspiring.
Hard
really.
work, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Still haven't finished.
Definitely.
Hopefully Charlie will take over. Where's Charlie? Hey, Charlie. He's the one that created the cafecito for all the YouTube fans.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Already started. See, that's Charlie.
We'll pick me up.
Here, that was your little mini shot there.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Here.
Please stand over there where the tall people are. That side over there. All right.
Cheers.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
You guys have Cuban coffee before?
How is it?
That's not bad.
Oh man,
bad, right?
that's great.
Wow.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That
Really
was
good.
delicious.
Wow.
There we go. I told you. He told me.
That's true.
Do we
That's
get-
the
do we
first
get-
coffee
Wow.
that I actually like.
That's the first
That was
coffee you like?
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you.
phenomenal.
Where you guys from?
We're from. It's a town called Westfield, Mass. It's you know where Worcester? You ever hear of Worcester, Massachusetts? It's like east of west of Boston.
Got you.
We're close to that, but opposite side of the state from Boston.
He said a bad word, but he said it with an accent, so who cares, you know? He said Spanish, it's like, here. Listen, war and love and Spanish. The rest, okay, I'll take English. First language. I want to make sure that I get understood. When are you guys leaving?
So we're actually getting on a boat tomorrow. We're taking a cruise.
So you would bring wine bottles with like tequila and stuff in it and pop
Yeah, man.
Yep.
That was fun.
I remember that. I was telling them back then also used to use walkie-talkies before they had Wi-Fi on ship.
Oh,
So you used to mess with people and just change your channel and be like, screw you. I'd be like, what? What's that? Funny. Man, cruises are amazing. A lot of good food on them. If you go to like the restaurants and the boats, a lot of alcohol. There's out the casinos. All there is to do on a cruise is to get drunk and have a lot of fun.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely check out Italy to Spain. Very fun.
This is the best food that Taco Bell has. And it was out of the menu for I don't know how many years. I love Mexican pizza.
Date Joe's 41 unworn, okay? As you see, I still have some stickers here. See the stickers? So when you take off the watch at home, when you go out of the house, right, you go sleep at night, you don't sleep where you're watching your head, right? So you put the watch in next to the bed. It's gonna be, let's say 5, 6, 7 hours, whatever hours you're sleeping, that the watch is at a standstill, you know what I mean? So that means it accumulates some hours every day, and then one day it's gonna stop, okay? And then you're gonna be like, oh, my watch stopped, so you have to wind it. Here's how you wind it. You grab it like this, 2 fingers, and then you wind it. You're gonna hear, here. You see? That's winding the watch, okay? So now stop. Now you're gonna pull the crown out a little bit. Pull it out a little bit. One more step. Go forward, see what it does? Like that. You know, it doesn't have to be so tight, okay? Because the crown, it's a very thin needle there. You don't want to break it. Neither when you want to pull it, you want to be extremely, you know, rough. Definitely want to be careful. Then you're gonna need a little Cuban link, rose gold, with a thin one, match with the watch in the future. And you got a full set.
I've been trying to find like a small one with the like cross on it that's diamond iced out, but like the iced out cross, I've been just getting horrible deals on them.
Oh, you haven't seen the nicest one that we made? But best pendant here. We sold it.
Oh, you sold it?
Liza, we don't have the crosses. We don't have one left. The crosses. That's my favorite pendant here at the store. I don't like it wearing it with a big Cuban link, just a little thin chain. I wear small chains. I don't wear the big chains anymore. It's your first watch? First real watch?
Yes, sir.
And awesome.
Nice.
Congratulations.
That's a beautiful watch.
Yeah, I like it.
First one?
Look, let me see, baby. That's the perfect set. See?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look. Clean, bro. You don't want nothing bigger than that. Try it on and see yourself in the mirror. Go over there. You see? You see? It's a little touch. You don't want... I'd rather wear that than wear the big stuff like that. Just that. That's it. That would be the perfect set. Did I say give my price on that?
It's a
2800. 2800 is
The cross and the chain.
the cross and then the chains. You have to measure and weight it to be able to tell.
Open there, Liza.
It's a nice combo.
I really like this part right here.
I love that cross. So I sold a lot of those.
As long as it's not like plated, you know? Where I can
Oh!
take color, go
CRM jewelers do not sell anything plated, brother. I don't sell silver, I don't sell plated, I don't sell fake.
Oh yeah, I know that about the watches.
17.5, right?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's gonna be total waste of money, brother.
Yeah?
All that bling bling when you go time to sell it, it doesn't go with your watch either. You know, for that you need a whole full bust down watch, and you don't want to put your money in a bust down watch. I know you're young, you like it. I used to wear a lot of bust downs, but that's the worst investment you could do. You could go back tomorrow and not watch, you probably lose 10% if you bought it new from me and then move on and buy something else. If you buy a diamond watch, chances are when you walk into the door, I'm not gonna want it. Just like people that walk in here and say, Carlos, I want to buy this bust down, I don't want it. I don't like that. You know, it's my opinion. I can get you whatever you want, but if you're gonna wear a chain that is all bust down, then you need a bust down complete watch. You know what I mean? And if you like a little bit of diamond, then put a little diamond bezel on it that you could take off and put back on. You understand? So you want to be a little flashy, you put a little diamond bezel on it and you take it off. You know. But that full chain, 12 G's, that full chain. Problem is when you go sell it, then you're not gonna get $6,000 for it. Then you're gonna hate your jewelry. You know, everybody sells you a dream, but when it's time to sell, that's when the problem comes. This is your dad's watch, right?
Yes, sir.
You know what we could do with this? You just get batteries and then fix them and then keep them there as a memory.
This is the box for the watch?
You want me to tell you a true story? How many watches I have here? A lot, right? Big pieces. I only have one watch that I don't sell. It's the watch that my dad used to wear. It's probably worth in the market, I don't know, $3,000. It's a 2000 date, but I don't sell it. So this watch should be more valuable to you than that watch right there. So good batteries, have them there, keep them forever. Go back there with the Mitch CRM and count the rest of the money. Ferragamo, okay? From the 80s, look at him. Ferragamo shirt, Ferragamo shoes,
Dejarte la bota ya.
Ferragamo jeans, Ferragamo man, everything.
Dejarte la bota ya.
Cartier or Rolex now? Valerai. All good? Happy?
Thank you.
Whatever you need, okay? Thank you, my friend.
I've been following you guys for the last 6 months.
What do you like most of the channel?
Bro, everything. I was like, you know what? Which video me robó el corazón and made me cry? When you went to go see your buddy in Cuba.
Oh yeah, that was just recently.
Which one?
That was
The
just
one when
recently.
you went to go see the guy who we grew up with in Cuba?
It was actually,
David, that was last
actually-
weekend.
I tell
Yeah.
you what, you know, people said, "Oh, that was amazing." It was actually 7 duffel bags or 70 pounds each. People take stuff here for granted, but for me, it's kind
Exactly,
of
because people don't know what it is to live over there.
yeah. For me, it's like I use it for a reset of myself. You know, I come back and I'm more hungry and then, you know, in a different mentality every time I go back.
How's the boat?
Good, I need to use it.
I saw the episode when you guys first got it and they hit him a gringo. Don't worry about it, we all got papers.
Well, I started riding bike again. I ride every Sunday. I either try to ride really fast and a shorter
Is it
distance,
a road or street
a road bike.
Okay.
Minutes ago,
I see the one that's called
Yeah, I'm actually dangerous too.
Pero tú le tienes el color, there's a soda name after it.
No, that's parecido. It's not this one. You're talking about the root beer.
The root beer.
No, yeah,
Okay.
the root beer is kind of similar, but it's not that. It's a Yamaster, and they just 41 in chocolate. You got 2 sky daughters, 2 tones right here.
So what does like a 10, 15 grand watch look like?
So you're probably like somewhere around one of these here, something like this here.
Okay.
I like the subs. You can wear with the
I like the
suit.
subs, very
That's a
nice
very nice, elegant dress piece.
Yes.
And it's very. If you're Miami native,
Yeah. Well, I was born in Cuba.
You were born in Cuba?
Born in Cuba. You in Mariel.
so then there you go. That's a very Marielito watch. That's
That's
exactly what I was gonna tell you. That's exactly what I was gonna tell you. It's a Marielito watch. Do you guys know on YouTube what the Mariel is? You guys have seen Scarface? It's the beginning scene in Scarface. It's when Castro sent anybody who didn't want to live in Cuba, delinquents,
Or people like us that our family paid, a captain to go pick us up.
yeah. But it was Cuba was Fidel was getting rid of what he didn't want the bad people.
But he didn't want in jail. Yeah. All the crazy people.
So he got rid of all the crazy people, but in reality, it was just people who wanted freedom. Because in Cuba, you could have been jailed for saying that you were against the regime, and there you were a bad person already. So that's what he sent all the delinquents for saying they wanted freedom to the U.S. And that's why Miami is what it is today, because of that.
Because of Mariel.
Mariel, pretty much. This is a 39mm AP stainless steel. It's a very nice piece there.
For me, Patek.
Patek, I'll show you something. So you got some sportier Pateks, and then you got some dressier Pateks.
I like the dressing Patek. So crazy to see you guys actually on TV. And not
So what is your experience? You think it's the same in person?
You know what I love about you guys? That it's what you see is what you get.
It's real.
It's real.
Well, that's something
Whatever
at
comes
first
out-
that freaked me out. People were like, "This is just like the YouTube show," and I'm like, "Yeah, the YouTube show is filmed here."
It's like,
and they're like, "I thought it was gonna be fake," and I'm like, "No, not at all." Mira, para que saluda a Betty rapidito.
Betty's here.
Hi, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Qué bueno. Okay, un beso. Sí.
Entonces me dijo Fernández, Charlie, el CRM.
Ay, qué interesante. Pero mucho gusto haberlo visto. Carlos, mira. Mi nombre favorito.
Dang, we back in action. I got Black Lung over there. He bending over, he can't breathe. Look at him. Look at him. He think he still got it, but I'm gonna show him what a 50-year-old man from the MIA looks like. There you go. Give it to him. 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 Abuelo's got it over here. Hey, he's 50, still out here trying to eat. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love this shit.
We have this two-tone yellow gold GMT that my dad's friend over there. You can hear it. Dad, don't talk real quick. But that doesn't sound like something, it's in perfect working order. So let's go check this out.
Like you're attracted to smoking shit?
You see this wiggle? That's not supposed to do that. So I'm no expert watchmaker, but from what I do know from prior experience, you have lack of lubrication and proper service of the parts. You go wearing it out. So now this creates play here. So that's what we heard, that noise. That noise is a play in this, rubbing against the case back, against the movement, and just creating additional wear on the parts. That's why it's extremely important to overhaul and service your watch every 3 to 5 years. It's kind of like a vehicle. Anything with moving parts needs to be lubricated or properly maintained, and that's negligence on that watch. So let's go get this watch fixed. Let's get an overhaul and give them an estimate. Most probably detail it too. So I'm gonna start this project.
spring is broken.
The mainspring is broken. The axle.
Also good.
The axle for the oscillion wheel for the automatic movement is broken, which is what I was describing in the video, which is that play and that sound you heard. And the watch needs an overhaul, which is basic service, oil change, and to polish it to make it basically like new. Please don't mistreat your watches. Use them for the music.
And the Air King only comes in one size, or they come in different sizes?
Air King is
No.
was it what, 39?
No,
39.
40 y 39.
40 is the new one, no?
You got a pretty good wrist size, no? Probably about my size, no?
He's thinking that his whole body, he thinks his whole body is the watch.
No.
How about a Yachtmaster?
Too big?
That one's a 40, right?
No, but he's looking for something cheap. Something inexpensive.
Something,
Yeah.
what's your budget?
10, the most. He wants 39.
He's a 41.
I know, my girl uses 41
Sandra
too.
looks a 40. He's a 40.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you don't like it, but you don't like it.
Dale, bro. Dale, Carlito.
You still got that 41 black? Or no, that's the one that's still.
No, I still have it.
Yeah? It's chocolate season at CRM. You know what that means? We're buying everything chocolate. It's chocolate season, man. See? 2 chocolates. Now is the time that the prices are down if you want to purchase our watch. I need you to take this back there to Betty so she could process it, and then that's it to the final user.
What's
What is this?
Oh, it's a snake ring.
Snake ring? Oh, that is wicked. Let me see this.
Yeah, but I had it for a
Can you hold it like still a little bit?
But isn't that uncomfortable? Like, I have to clean it, dude. I have to put it
I don't know,
together.
that fang's going to your finger. That's kind of...
I have to clean that, yeah.
No?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because they sit there, I see.
There's gonna be diamonds all over the place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but not like my fat fingers. Oh, yeah, that's also what happened. Look at that. That's vicious. Stop. Keep your finger up.
I can't.
Diabolically sexy in a way.
Okay.
It's like I have.
It's like I'll eat your soul out type.
So it goes.
Oh, that's part of it?
Yeah, that's part of it.
Oh, shoot.
So it goes like that.
Oh, so it goes like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that just got a lot cooler, so it's a tongue.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting client, dude.
All right, so last time you guys remember we compared a Rolex Submariner from the 70s to a Rolex Submariner of the late 2010s. Now I'm gonna compare a Patek from the early 2000s to a Patek from the late 2000s. So let's check them out. So as you can see here, we have some pitting on the second hand right here. We also have some pitting on this power reserve. But if you look at these hands, they're in perfect condition. This could be various things. It could be the material that the hand is made out of, what it's coated with, the humidity exposed over time, sunlight react differently to different metals, a lot of different things over time. But you can check out all the painted enamel surfaces on the dial. Very nice dial. Patek.
A little damage right here.
A little damage on the crystal right there. Pretty cool. Here you see the difference on the finishing of the hand. You actually see like the sandblasting here, texture, the looms, how clean the lines are, the edging on the paint. You see all this here. There's a lot more perfection over the years of the Pateks. While you do have perfection here and the finishing is a lot better, there is something about the slight little defects in the dial that wins my heart. That's why I like vintage, because it gives the watch a little bit more flavor than just a regular one off the mill perfection. When something is perfect, it's kind of the same thing as everybody else. So kind of like it that it had, still back in the day had its little tones to like its artistic touch, I guess. So you could say that every piece was a little bit different, and over time they aged differently. So all the printings, how perfect they are, the windows, the cutouts, the edges of the lines, the stampings, the painted enamels, everything is perfect on these watches.
Oh, look at the concentric circles too.
Yeah, concentric circles here. Can we just zoom into this number right here? So unless you're 55X, then that's when you get to see the imperfections of the paint going into the grooves of the concentric dial. But I'm talking about, you're talking about 55X. Yeah, so that's where the paint drops into the concentric circles. That's crazy. But still, look how perfect the cuts are. They're perfectly smooth throughout the edges. Look at these metal borders. Look at the paint dropping into there. Slowly zoom out if you can there. That's crazy.
Show them your t-shirt, dude. My YouTube ready t-shirt?
The snow in Florida, I love it.
Where you located?
In California, Stockton.
I see them post here on the group chats between dealers, you know, not Chrono 24 prices, which is crazy. I could buy one here. Let me see, 126, 600. They're selling here for 21,000, 20,000 for the 36 millimeter. I don't know what price you have in mind, but that's what they're selling between dealers.
So what about 20?
I know, it doesn't sound bad, but you know. I could even try to get you the 21 if you put it on consignment. I don't have to stock. The problem is that the market, man, is freaking crazy right now, you know?
Right, I get that. I mean, consignment, yeah, it could take some extra time and everything. What if we did like 19.5 if I just sold it to you?
Let me do some homework on that, okay? I'm gonna write down your phone number.
And this is Carlos, right?
Yeah, this is Carlos, the old man. Thank you for watching, man. I'm gonna call some other dealers and get a kind of like a feedback. I'll get back to you and I get you some answers. See if we can move the piece or not. Okay?
Sounds good. Thanks, Carlos.
Thank you, man. Thank you for calling. Bye bye. Let's see what other dealers think about that watch.
Carlos.
Hey, my friend.
What's up?
Welcome back to the U.S. Talking for myself. Listen, I have a guy offering me a Tiffany 126000.
It's a 36 millimeter one.
Those 20,500 sounds good to you?
New or used?
New. They're asking in the chat 20. Let me see here. I see 21.5, 21.3.
I don't think that's gonna work for me.
It's not gonna work for you. What is?
Yeah, right now everything that's in the chats is not selling. It's not moving at those numbers. So
I agree.
Even if it's $500 cheaper or $800 cheaper, I don't think it's worth buying.
So what do you think is worth buying? Maybe I give him an offer and I could make a little bit of something, you know?
I would have to do a little bit more research, but I would think probably around 18,000.
That's what I was thinking, man. 18,000.
Yeah, to tie up money for something like that, and then the next week you own it too high, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense anymore. Nothing makes sense anymore.
Exactly.
Okay, man. Thanks for the info. I'm gonna tell him, and if he wants to do it, whatever, you know, we'll go ahead and we'll make it happen.
Cool.
You got it, my man. You got it. Thank you. Bye bye.
If you work here. Yeah, I do. I work here.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Oh my god.
You met Charlie's girlfriend?
No, she looks nice.
Okay, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
This is totally your type of watch that you should wear.
Yeah.
A lawyer's watch.
Yeah, this is me.
A Patek.
Wear it every day. Yeah, that's me for me.
I love that. So comfortable.
That's me for
I would
me.
wear that every day.
That's nice. Like that's a gentleman's watch right there.
Still got all yours, though.
Just the gold ones.
The gold Patek 5980 on strap.
Yeah, but I don't wear it.
On the bracelet. Why
I just
not?
put it in the safe.
Why not wearing it?
I don't want to wear it. I'm self-conscious for it.
Bring it. I'll wear it.
But this I wouldn't be self-conscious on.
That's beautiful. I love the blue dial.
I want to trade I gotta either trade or sell my Royal Oak Offshore titanium.
Bring it. We'll do something.
I have it right here.
Come on, let me see it.
That's the plan. I always order extra food.
Okay, good.
New card. But it's not worth that much. They'll give me 35 in a trade, but they won't buy it. You understand what I'm saying? No one wants to write a check.
This one has card?
Yeah, card. The new card. Charlie, that's not good for you. You shouldn't let him eat like that. I'm just saying, it's not good for you.
See here, 35.
Yeah. But they won't pay me 35 for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it, no one wants to write a check right now. The market's weird. You know that. The market right now
I
is,
see a lot of them for 35 and no one bought it.
yeah. The market's weird right now. You get what I'm saying? No one's lowering their price, but no one's buying.
I lower my prices. I lower my prices on all my merchandise. All of them.
Smart. That's how you
Yeah, you have to, man. Listen, you have to sell the stuff even if you sell it at cost and then buy it at the new price
Yeah.
and start selling at the new price. I
Yeah.
can't close my doors.
Right. I
You
know.
can't win all the time either, man.
Yeah, sometimes you have to lose a little.
Sometimes you have to lose.
New card.
Why don't you bring it and put it on consignment and see what we could sell it for?
Maybe I'm gonna do that. We'll see.
I have a guy that brought one today that's ceramic, a black one. Look at it
When
over
I'm
there
back-
on the
when
corner.
I'm back next week, maybe I'll do that. What does this guy have in his bag?
Take care.
Be careful.
What are you wearing, Rachel? Show part.
Hi.
Show part? Yeah, hold show part. Not everything needs to be fancy.
No, I
See,
mean,
people? Not everything needs to be fancy. I bought this watch for like $2,200 10 years ago, and I actually kept it.
somebody told me to be careful with you because you were kind of weird.
Who was that? Why you tell her I was weird?
No, they said that on the YouTube channel. You might
Oh,
come
yeah?
here to attack and.
Oh, really? Maybe your sister.
Beautiful, though.
Super nice.
Thank you guys.
How old is she?
She's 14 months. Yeah, this is Charlotte. I'm
Hi,
a little shell shocked. I've been watching you guys religiously for like 4 or 5 months.
That's awesome, man. Thank you for watching. I have three of those at home I have with this lady over here.
Yeah, so me and my wife, we have a couple contracts in Florida that brought us here. And so I'm searching for a car too. And I know Miami's like the spot for cheap cars. So I find one.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is the perfect opportunity to meet CRM. Like, that's the first thing I thought because I watch every video that comes out. I'm like, I'm on it. So I was always stainless, white, silver, all that stuff. And then I met my wife. She's Venezuelan.
So is he like that gold flashing stuff?
Bro, it took over. And now,
La Latinas like that gold shit.
Hola, Edimar. Te amo mucho. Say hi, Charlotte.
This is every time I'm going to open this display. Who can work like this? Okay. Now I had to call him and he cracks up because he can do it.
Ta-da!
Like, make it the thumbnail.
Hi, you like daddy on this watch?
Wow, that
Yeah?
that's really nice.
Let me just turn around. It's a very nice watch. It's very big. How do you wear? You wear it under your bone?
I see that a
or-
lot. I've never heard of wearing it behind the
You
bone.
never, like, that's what he always says. You're supposed to wear it behind it. I don't, and you see, I have like a mark in there from always wearing my watch in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have it too. Look at it.
Yeah.
That's your watch mark right there.
Yeah. It's just how I've always worn watches. I
Yeah.
didn't know, that was a thing until he started talking about it, and now I'm seeing other YouTubers that are kind of starting to talk about it.
I don't
I
care
thought
what
about
he says.
trying it, but I'm like, I'm so stuck in my ways,
Yeah.
I'm like,
He
this,
says you're supposed to like be able to do like a push-up or something,
yeah, that's a good point. 'Cause I end up,
It's true. I'm not saying that it's not, but I wear however
I do
wear.
push-ups. I know I don't look like. To be honest, when I called him, I wanted the champagne dial.
Yeah, we
But
just
it's-
sold it yesterday. Willie sold it yesterday.
With the Jubilee?
No, it was on a oyster band.
Because that's what I wanted the Jubilee with the champagne dial.
No.
But when he called me with the white dial, I'm like, oh, no thanks.
No,
Like,
yeah.
no.
I like the white dial better, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. I always like light dials. I don't know why.
But normally I have to take links out of watches.
Yeah.
And they went to put this on me, and
The same size or?
it was good.
So we got a package. We got a package. Let's do this.
You picked the mess.
I'll pick up the mess. That's just for the views. Anything in here? What is here? I'm not too sure. Damn, that thing is pretty. So this watch right here. Let me go call my boy. Are you ready? I see her. She's cheesing. Look how beautiful this dial is. Look at all the links, the hand tags, bezel protector, box, papers, everything.
Thank you so much for helping us get it.
And of course, no problem, anytime. CRM Jewelers, making dreams come true. From last episode, we were talking about Omegas and how we wanted to start getting introduced to Omega. And as you guys know as well, I'm a big fan of the Submariner, and I've heard a lot of things about Omegas that are very similar to Submariners and the Rolex line. So I brought my buddy here, George. You've probably seen him before on the channel. And he's gonna talk to me about Omegas and specifically his Omega, which compares to a Submariner.
Yeah, guys, so on my wrist here we have a modern Omega Seamaster. So this watch is 42 millimeters, so it's a little bit bigger than the Submariner that you have. That's a 40 mil, I believe. And basically it's the direct competition to Rolex's Submariner. They've always had, I guess you could say, a beef since the 90s. The retail on this is around 5,000.
What's market price on it, more or less?
You can get them for like 4,000.
So for $4,000, you actually have a lot of watch here, and Omega's actually a really good company, as far as I've heard. And first watch on the moon.
They're older than Rolex.
They are older than Rolex. Okay, I didn't know that. That's very cool.
1800s. Yeah.
Very, very interesting. And what is this clasp here that I see? It says this big funky push. You want to show that? Let me show that on the camera real quick.
Yeah, so that's Omega's version of the glide lock. Essentially, if you push that, you can adjust it. Yeah.
So you push it and it slides out.
Yeah, you can adjust it.
Gotcha. What year is this from, more or less?
This was, I bought this in 2020.
In 2020?
2020.
And it's the same model since when?
So this new one came out in 2020, so it's the same.
Okay.
They've introduced new dial configurations with green, some blue, some silver, but this is the most basic black on black.
Take a look at that dial right there. I won't be able to compare the features of the new Submariner, but you can see the Submariner hasn't really changed much over time. Yes, you have the solid end links, the little case changes, but it stays true to its colors, its lines. You were mentioning the Omega comes in different colors. Do they make it in different materials as well, or only stainless for the Seamaster?
They do. So something I do love about Omega is they get a little bit more experimental with the materials. So they have a tantalum and a titanium version.
Gotcha.
They're more limited edition, but I mean, you can get them. There's like, I think the limited edition of like 1,000 or something. So they're not that rare. And you have a two-tone, and then I believe they have a solid gold one, but that's more of like low production, only for specific clientele, I think. Yeah.
And do they have any other bracelet configurations, or no, it's just that bracelet?
So they have it on rubber. You can get on rubber.
On rubber from factory?
From factory, yes.
Got you. Is it a tang buckle, or includes that awesome glide lock as well?
No, it's just a tang buckle.
It's a tang buckle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I think
cool.
it should have a clasp for that. So fun fact about that, they definitely took that from Rolex. But because of the older Omegas with that push button clasp, that's what made Rolex change their clasp. Because back in the 90s, that's what made Rolex seem kind of cheap, because you had that kind of friction clasp.
Yeah, like this here.
Yeah. Yeah, but Omega had this push button that felt more solid back in the 90s. So then that's why Rolex decided to upgrade.
To upgrade to that CNC clasp. Yeah, I wish I had one here to show you. Is there a waiting list for this watch, or can you go into the boutiques and pick them up?
You can pick up whenever you want.
You can pick them up, people.
Whenever you want. You can walk in and get like any version.
Of the Omegas?
Yeah.
Even those like titanium and tantalum and stuff like that's a little bit more exclusive.
You might have to order them, but they can get them for you.
I saw earlier this year that like the fiscal year numbers, Omega was right under Rolex.
Yep.
Like they were second place. They beat Patek, AP, Cartier. They beat pretty much everybody except Rolex.
A lot of people don't know that.
Or I didn't think they were up in that caliber like that.
No, Omega's always been under Rolex in terms of sales for years now. It's been decades.
Got you.
Neck and neck. But Rolex, of course, towers over everyone in general.
Yeah, Rolex is pumping out a lot of watches, a lot of premium.
I saw Kevin O'Leary at the Bitcoin conference. He was rocking an Omega Snoopy.
Oh, nice. Very nice. And then the people going crazy, waiting outside for hours for the moon swatch.
The moon swatch, yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. I would have never thought that Omega, especially a $300 swatch, people would have been going crazy over it like that.
Paying $1,000.
Yeah, paying $1,000 for literally a plastic watch. That's insane. I think that we should start touching base on more brands, and especially a brand that it's true to its heritage.
Right.
I would definitely look into Omegas now, like for even personal use. I really do like it.
Yeah, I mean, what I love about them is they have the tradition, they have the history, so it's a
Correct.
relevant brand. And also, you know, most of them are not so expensive that you're not always worried about it. Nowadays, if you want to wear a Daytona, you know, that's almost a $50,000 watch now. Whereas if you want to wear a Speedy, they're more in the 5 to 6. So it's a watch you can kind of daily without being as worried, you know?
Correct. That's very true, and especially if you want to travel with something, you still want to have something nice on your wrist. I think that you can go to a nice dinner with that, or you can go to the beach with that as well. So,
because of the movement being so anti-magnetic, when you travel with it, when you go through the machines, the X-rays, it doesn't get magnetized. I have a lot of watches I'll take travel with me, and I couldn't even use them because they're magnetized.
Yeah, I've seen that happen on a buddy of mine's Carbon AP that. On Rolexes, because that parachrome hairspring and that Faraday cage, like on the Milgausses and stuff like that, they're pretty anti-magnetic, and they're pretty resistant to flux. But that's very cool that this has a built-in Faraday cage, like you said, like the Milgauss does. While I do like the Omega, I think there's a lot going on at the same time, and that's why I like the Submariner better, because it is a little bit more plain.
Okay.
Like this is. You see, it has a lot of details, like the bracelet. It has another step here. There's buttons here.
Yeah, I go.
There's like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of little things to the watch. All the little dots and the markers, the helium escape valve, the dial. While it's all beautiful, in my opinion, it's a little too much for me.
Too much, got you.
Like why I like the Sub is just
basic. It's
basic.
Clean.
It's like, this is what it is, end of story.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you. A lot of people actually don't like the bracelet because it's so complicated and so kind of almost 90s.
I like it. I think it's very attractive, but I like the simplicity
of the Submariner
better. Yeah, I like the simplicity of the Submariner better. It's kind of like a Ferrari's interior to a Lamborghini's interior. Like a Lambo's interior has 30 switches, screens, buttons. Ferrari is just like, here's the steering wheel, here are the controls on the steering wheel, and you got 3 radio buttons. Have a good day.
Go drive,
Yeah, go drive. The Submariner, the Deep Sea, and the Milgauss pretty much in one watch, for half the price.
Yeah.
So very interesting. George, thank you for explaining
the
Omega to me. And yeah, that's it. We'll be looking into selling some Omegas soon. If there's anything you guys want us to check out or do a review on, please comment below and let us know what you think. Let us know if you think we should start selling other brands, maybe like Tudor or any other ones you can mention that I probably don't know about.
Explorer. This one has a recent Rolex service center.
It's very clean.
Months ago. Thank you. Yeah.
What year is it from?
This is a 99.
A 99, very clean
I think
watch.
it's an A serial, but I've never seen one with such little stretch, and it still has this little RSC sticker on the back of it. It's fresh.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, so we're just on vacation, first time in Miami. And,
nice. How long have you been here for?
Been here for about a week or so.
A week?
So yeah.
Gotcha. What have you done so far?
Spent 2 days in South Beach, 2 days in the Keys, and 2 days in Brickell now. So today's our last day. I told my wife, I was like, I have to come see these guys. They're nearby.
Thank you.
So I dropped her off at the Brickell Center and made the walk over here.
Gotcha. How was the Keys? You liked it? You enjoyed it? Awesome.
Such different vibes. Like Miami's such like
the Keys is like very country on the water is what I tell people. Miami is very crazy. Period.
Yes. Miami is the only other city that I've seen that has like rivals the watch culture.
What do you mean
New York
by that?
City? Like just you see nice watches. People appreciate nice watches.
Yeah, like here you'll see Pateks and Richard Milles on one corner, and in some places you go and you're like, nobody has a Rolex on. Yeah. Like, nobody has a Rolex on. It's crazy. Right. Miami is a city that shows you that there's a lot of money, more than you think, flowing here. And then a lot of people who pretend like they have money and they don't here as well. So you'll see a mix of both. Take a look around and let me know if you want to see anything, okay?
Appreciate it.
No problem. What's your name? My name is Charlie.
I'm David.
David, nice to meet you, David. Just to give back to you how you gave it to me.
Yeah, no, I didn't even notice that. Well, I really didn't.
How can I say all the material in the video is your original content on the right thing?
I have more legs to it. It's complete. Actually, a client brought it in. Freaking beautiful.
This is the newer class, right?
No, that is a previous class.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
This actually sits fairly tall.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess
Chronos sit a little taller.
God, so pretty.
I think while it does look small, it looks very, kind of looks very elegant. It reminds me of like the throwback back in the day, 36. Yeah, it has some old school feels. Dude, what's the price for the white chrono 39mm AP?
The yellows is 65, correct?
The yellow is 65.
48. 48?
And there's a full set.
Yes. Right? That's a full set, right?
Correct. That one is, yes.
Very cool. That's not bad. It's come down from what it would have been.
Yeah, it would have been like 50 something. Yeah, probably.
Thank you very much.
No
Actually,
problem.
let me take a picture of that on my wrist.
Of course,
If it's
go ahead.
Just so I can remember what a 39 looks like on it. And if you can write down the reference number of this.
I got you. I would have to look it up actually.
The weekly Gaston segment.
So this is what happened. I made the ring and the ring was so stunning. I sent it to a jewelry competition and I got second place. Well, I won't wear it because I don't want to scratch. I spent all my life making sure that it doesn't have no nicks and no holes. Everything's got to be perfect. The ring came out perfect, but I don't want to scratch it. I'll show it to you now. The ring spins. It's really one of a kind. All these rubies are Burma rubies, which are the best money can buy. It looks like if it was machine made, this was a handmade ring.
That's so cool. I know Charlie will get a kick out of this. He's always fidgeting with stuff.
That's a really cool ring. I really like that.
It's like your ring of power.
It's my ring, yeah. It's my ring, but I won't wear it. I won't scratch this ring. I would feel bad if I put, scratch on this ring.
Well, because if you wear the ring, Lily's going to want one.
Lily's got one.
Lily has a spinning ring?
She has a spinning ring?
Yeah.
Lily have a spinning ring?
Yes. Made a spinning. That's it.
What year was that?
This was 2020. This is the guy that beat me. Apparel Coughlin.
Oh, that feature. It wasn't a ring. It was just any jewelry.
Any jewelry. Everything that I make is handmade. Most of the stuff at the competition is done in cash.
Right.
So one doesn't go with the other.
They're weak. Like more skill here, like actually to make it work than that. It's just.
But it is what it is. Whoever they pick is the winner. Okay, that's the one that I made. Now, this guy with the laser beat me. This other ring beat me.
What?
This other ring beat me.
How many carats?
9.3.
Carlos had it on one of the videos. Yeah.
This is my favorite cousin. Oh, Jenny's gonna hear that.
They do wear it.
And her brother's gonna get married.
Who?
That your other child, your son, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
And Jenny's gonna get mad that this is my favorite parent cousin.
And this?
What is it, Saratoga?
Saratoga wine.
Saratoga wine. You recording already?
Yeah.
Oh man, so our buddy Jesus here from Saratoga Wine. He's actually also building our e-commerce website, and I think he knows that here at CRM Alcoholics because he always brings me the best tequilas, and I love it. Always have some fun. So thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Oh my God, that's such a nice bottle.
That's a beautiful bottle. That's actually Michael Jordan's collection, or his line, I would say.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Honey, you have it too?
Oh my gosh, that's nice. That's smooth.
It's good.
Super, right?
See, I'm good. This is Carlos speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, Carlos, how are you doing, man?
What's going on, my brother? How can I help you, man?
So I'm calling because I usually work with another watch dealer in my AD, but I saw your guys' videos online, so I wanted to pick your brain. I'm probably potentially looking at selling a couple of pieces, but then also maybe buying some other ones.
Okay.
I just got them from my AD. They're both 41 subs. I got a no date black sub, and then I got the Starbucks, and I haven't really worn them. I'm a financial advisor, so the stock market's been bad. It's affecting, salary wise, and I'm like, I have a lot of my net worth tied up in watches.
I'll tell you what, my business, and I do my meeting every Thursday, and we use the graphic of the stock market to compare to the sales of my business, and it goes in the same direction. We check it every week, and my end though. So it's the watch is going down, the market is also down, man. It's crazy how both of them go together.
So they're correlated then.
Man, it's crazy. My brother has a background on finances, and he uses that for a meeting, and man, it's like that. The watch business right now, it has gone down. There is a market for the watches. I'm just being very conservative right now since I bought a lot of stuff and the market just dropped. But sometimes in life you gotta win and you gotta lose, and losing sometimes is winning. The market is really down now, man. I'm sure you're gonna make more money, but it's not maybe what you're expecting on those watches.
Yeah, here's my collection currently. I sold my Speedmaster Pro. I sold the Tudor Black Bay. I've got a Batgirl. I've got the Starbucks. I got a 41 smooth bezel DJ with a Jubilee rhodium dial. I love that watch. So I have these two subs, and I think I prefer the no date the way it looks, but I'm like, here's my thoughts on the market too. If you look at the technicals, which I'm mostly a fundamental investor, but if you look at the technicals and the market's tracked this for the last 2 to 3 months, you can make an argument that the S&P goes to 3,500. So that's about another 10% off of the lows, and then that's probably going to be towards the end of June. Obviously, there's no guarantee, right? But the Fed, with them raising rates, the impact that it has, they're trying to cool off inflation. They'd rather us go to a recession than have high inflation. So that's another 10% drop. If there's a correlation between the March market, I don't see a perfect correlation because tech stocks have been beat up harder than the watch market. And then if inflation is going up, watches are kind of a hedge to inflation. So there's some nuance there. I'm trying to see which of the two would hold its value better. Am I better off selling the no date? Am I better off selling Starbucks?
I'll keep the sub no date.
That's what I'm leaning towards, but why do you say that?
Because I like it more than the other watch, and it's a watch you could keep for the rest of your life. Black on black is so classic, man. That's a watch that I will wear for everything. It's just my opinion. And as an investment wise, did you buy them at retail?
Yeah, I got them at retail.
You can't go wrong with that.
My brother has a 15500 blue dial. He bought it retail. My dream watch is a Royal Oak. I want to buy a Royal Oak at some point. That's kind of my dream. My brother's watch has gone down a lot in the last couple of months. I mean, I guess there's no way to time the market, but what's your gut telling you? Because I want a Royal Oak. It's like, do I sell the Starbucks, sit on the cash, try to make a play for a Royal Oak, and hope the prices go down more, or if they go up, then I'm kind of selling at the bottom. You feel what I'm saying?
That's the risk we always take. Where is the bottom?
So, brother, you've been in this industry for years. I really enjoy your channel. I'm subscribed, and I respect your opinion because you shoot people straight. And we'll do business down the road for sure. When I come to Miami, I'll stop by. You and your son are awesome, man.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks.
What's your gut on this? Is this a short-term correction?
It had to happen, man. It had to happen. It's just these prices were going crazy. It had to stop, and it had to correct itself. Where's the bottom? That really, I don't have that answer, man.
I'm asking, has the demand, people buying, has that slowed down for you? Have you seen that, or is it still pretty strong on the buy side?
People are buying because I'm selling. I'm still open, thank God. People are buying. But some people, they missed the first time, they'll probably miss it the second time because they're waiting until it goes back to retail, and that's never going to happen.
We're not ever going to retail. I agree. How scarce is the Starbucks? I personally am not the biggest fan of green. Am I crazy because I'm not in love with it like everyone else?
If you don't like green, sell it. Which one do you like the best? At the end of the day, the one's got to be happy is you, and you got to go with your... For years and years and years, summer is the slowest month because people travel, they don't care about buying watches, and then in Christmas starts picking up again.
Okay. If I wanted to sell one to you, for example, this Starbucks, would you say like what, 17.5?
And where are you located, my friend?
I'm in the Midwest. I have a lot of respect for you guys. I wouldn't misrepresent it.
No,
I'd be happy to.
Listen, I'll do the 17.5 and then I will pay for the shipping. My sister Betty, since you watched the video, you probably seen her accounting. She's gonna say,
Betty, she's awesome. Betty's a legend. Isn't that your sister?
oh my God, Betty's a fucking pain in the ass. She's always been.
You bought her a nice Rolex. So she should be awesome.
I've been in business for 10 years. My wife doesn't own a watch, okay? No one has gotten a watch here, not even myself.
What?
Yeah, exactly. We still haven't made it yet, man. We gotta work hard. Betty's got a watch because of her 50, because she's accounting, and because every day since I wake up, people want to take my money, charge me double rent, double watch repair, and Betty's always caught it. So at the end of the day, it's cheaper to keep her, Betty, you know. So
you gotta keep her happy, man. You actually you motivate me.
So far, I got myself here a good team, man. I'm blessed.
Yeah, you do, man. And you're, like I said, it's motivating to me because I'm like, you know what? He looks really good. I'm gonna start hitting the gym. I'm gonna get my stuff together. And I'm not joking. I'm actually planning on taking a trip out to Miami here in the next couple of months. I wanna come by and
it will be.
We could do business on this one, but I'm gonna come visit you and we'll do some Cuban coffee.
It will be my pleasure. Just having you come, saying what's up, Carlos, the one that talked to you on the phone. Thank you for motivating me. Those words are what keeps me inspired to keep doing what I do, man.
I'm cool, and I know that's a fair deal with where the market's at, and that gives you some buffer too.
I'm gonna give you my cell phone number, and then we'll go from there. I'll send you a label. You pack it all up. You send it to me. I open it here in front of my cameras. You probably see it in the next video. I open the watch, make sure it's good. I'll wire you the money the next day.
I said, just don't say my name on the video.
Listen, right now I don't even know your name, so you're good. And people need to hear, guys like you talk about us, man. It's what motivates the company, it's what motivates us now in these hard times. A lot of dealers are mad at us. On the video we said the market is going down. Nobody wants to hear that, but man, the truth is the truth. It's gonna come out. You can't control the market. You can lie all you want, but people are gonna find out. Accept it. When it was up, you were happy and running with it, so accept it now that it's going down. Live with it.
That's fair. You're at the market. How can people get mad at you being at the market? The market's the market.
How can I be mad when I started with 5 watches? It's a blessing. I started with 5 watches. I came with my hand in the front and the back from Cuba. I didn't have nothing. So we're good. We're blessed. Write down my cell phone number and send me your name and your info because you still haven't given it to me and I don't want to mention it so you won't be in the video.
Yeah. What's your number?
Who wants to see Dan as a model back in the days when he was early 20s?
I got rid of the picture.